In this video, I will be reading my first Emily Henry book, and this is Funny Story. I decided to pick this one up because somebody said it was like Nick and Jess from New Girls, their kind of love story. So I was really interested in that because I really love how they are together. I hope to actually finish this book before I'm going on my holiday on Friday, and right now it's Tuesday. So I think that's manageable. I do not want to take this book with me on my holiday. Like, it's so big and chunky. This is gonna weigh so much, and I don't have like that much space. I do already have like 4 or 5 Emily Henry books at home, so I hope I like her writing, because otherwise, what a waste of books. But I'm sure it's gonna be fine. Let's get started reading this book. I started reading on the train, and this book is about Miles and Daphne. And they were both in their own relationship. So Miles had this relationship with Petra, Daphne had a relationship with Peter. And Daphne and Peter were supposed to get married, but then Peter decided to be a cheating little scumbag because Peter and Petra are best friends from like a young age. And yeah, now all of a sudden they're in love. So they decided to hook up. And then Peter left Daphne and they just bought a house together. I mean, he did pay for it, so it's okay. She didn't lose that much money or anything, but she had to find a new place. And Peter was like, "I'm gonna give you a week. It's fine. You can like have a week to decide where you're gonna live." A week? What? I'm sorry. How is she supposed to find like a new apartment within a week? That's insane. She saw Miles somewhere, I don't actually remember. So they met up, and Daphne asked if she could move in with Miles because he had a room free. So they ended up living together. So that's pretty much the first chapter that I read on the train. And then I was at my parents' house, and I had a really nice surprise because my mom said she had a bunch of books for me. So I'll put that clip up here of all the books that she had at home and that she was gonna get rid of, but she said maybe I would like them. And one of them was a Frederick Backman book. Like, how insane is that? That was just lying around in our house. I didn't even realize. So I was very excited to see that. And then she also gave me the Twilight books and the Hunger Game books, and those classic books. Also the Seven Sisters series, which I'm also very excited about. I have read all of them, but I would like to own them. I don't actually have like big bookshelves right now, so they're still at the attic at my parents' house, but at some point they will be in my own house, so that's very cool. And there was this one book that didn't have like anything on the back, so I didn't know what it was about, but it's called Pete Piper. I have no idea what this is about, but my mom said it was a really, really good book and she really liked it, so I decided to keep it to see what kind of book this is. So that was a very nice, and I'm very happy with those books. Then I continued reading, and I have like a little update, so I'll put that up here. Okay, I will give like my actual thoughts and stuff a little bit later because it's like a quarter to 12. How do you say that? 11:45 right now, and I need to go to bed, but I'm really loving this. I'm 120 pages into it right now. I love it. I love it. I love these people, and I feel like this is going to be my favorite author, maybe. I don't know. I mean, not my favorite author. Maybe. I really enjoy this, but I'm scared that this is going to be like my favorite Emily Henry book, and then I should have like read the other ones first, because now I'm reading the one that's my favorite. That's like a mistake. I should have read this at the end. I don't know, but this is giving like Nick and Jess vibes. Because okay, I said I was gonna update tomorrow. No, I'm gonna yap right now. Um, there's like Daphne. She's a librarian, and it's just so adorable. But I feel like because Jess is a teacher at an elementary school, so she works with like young children, and she is a librarian who tells stories to little kids. So she's also working with kids, and she's like The thing is, Jess is actually really outgoing and bubbly, and she's kind of, in her plaid and beige outfits and a bit more shy. So it's not an exact replica or anything, but it's just giving the vibes, and I love it so much. The fake dating. I love fake dating. That's one of my favorite tropes in a romance book. Fake dating. Sign me up. I will read every single fake dating book if I can. No, I really enjoy it. I have like different color pens, and then if it's romantic, I'm using the pink pen, and I don't know what blue and green is. I'm going off of vibes. But the pink is romantic stuff. I don't know. I'm getting into annotating. Like I'm using the bookmark as a ruler type of thing, making the lines neat. Okay, so as you could hear and see, I really enjoyed reading the book, and I didn't want to put it down, but I had to go to sleep. I need some sleep before my holiday. But I'm really enjoying this book a lot. Yeah, Daphne and Miles are living together, and it's fake dating, which, I mean, that's not really a spoiler or anything, because I personally didn't read the back, so I didn't know what I was getting into, and then I was reading it, and I'm like, wait, are they gonna fake date? This is so exciting. And then I read the back, and I'm like, oh, I could have known if I read the back. So it's not a spoiler, but yeah, I always really enjoy the fake dating. Okay, the thing is, okay, Miles and Daphne, I think they're so cute together, but I do feel like Miles still kind of would be willing to go back with Petra, and I'm kind of scared that Petra and Peter are kind of jealous of their relationship a little bit, and that maybe Petra is gonna want Miles back. I feel like that's something that's going to happen in this book, where Miles will have to make a decision if he wants to go back to Petra, or if he wants to, instead of fake date Daphne, actually date Daphne. So I'm very excited to see. Well, I really hope he's going to stick with Daphne, because they're so cute together, but we'll see. I'm really liking the writing style so far, and I even feel like this might be a 5-star. And that would mean it would be the first 5-star of this year, which would be kind of crazy. But Daphne is a bit of a shy person. I mean, she's not necessarily that shy, but she doesn't really have that many friends. And she was making friends with people that Peter was friends with, but obviously they're going to stick with Peter. So, like, kind of her whole circle of friends just fell away after they broke up, but she's figuring out how to make friends again, and that's just really lovely. I don't know, I feel like they could be a good match because they're very different, because Daphne is a librarian, and she has this whole schedule, and she times it out, and she will never be late, and Miles just does what he feels like in the moment, and he's very down to earth and very friendly as well. He's very easy in like communicating with other people and making friends easily. So it's kind of fun to see how they balance off each other. I will say there are some pop culture references in this book, which usually I really don't like when books have that. But I feel like this is done in a normal way or something. It's not that it's just one actor or like one singer. Like that's kind of annoying if it's only one person, because then it's like, okay, so the writer is just a fan of this one person. They just mention like movies and actors, and it's not one specific person, it's just like general things, and I don't mind it. I don't love that, but I don't mind. Hi, it's the next day, and I still have 80 pages left. Now, I usually read like 50 pages every hour. Like, I timed it once, so I don't know if it's with every type of book, but usually that's around the pages I read an hour. So I still have 2 hours, and then I have to leave for my holiday. 80 pages, 2 hours, should be able to finish. I hope so, because otherwise I'm not taking this big ass book with me just to read one chapter on the plane and then like have to pay extra money because it weighs so much. I don't know. I'm really enjoying it so far. So far I'm almost at the end. So yeah, I think it's a really good book. Okay, I like still have 30 pages left and I could read it, I could finish it, but I'm like stressing and I'm hurrying, and that's not what this book deserves. I want to just sit down with a nice cup of tea and read the last 30 pages. But I really have to like go because I'm going on my holiday and I need to leave right now. So yeah, I'm gonna wait a week and then read the last 30 pages. It is what it is. I just don't want to rush it. I don't want to like really quickly scan it so that I can finish in time and leave in time, because then I'm just stressing and not enjoying the book. Hi, I got back from my holiday yesterday and I still had like 30 pages to read. I did end up reading one more chapter before going on my holiday, and I'm happy that I did because something happened that I was really glad that it happened. I can't say too much about it, but I was happy that I still read that one chapter, but I feel like I still have 30 pages to go, or 20 or something like that. So I'm gonna finish it now. And it's Wednesday now. I'm posting this video today. I always try to post in the morning, but yeah, I also still need to edit this. I didn't plan ahead that well. I thought I'd like edit a little bit during my holiday. I don't know why I thought that. We were busy exploring Valencia the whole time. So it was a really nice holiday though. We had a lot of fun and we saw like a bunch of different things, went to museums and also went shopping and eating a lot. So it was a lot of fun. But I'm gonna finish and then let you know what I feel about the book and what the final rating is gonna be. I really enjoyed it. I don't know. I feel like maybe it's a 5 star, maybe it's a 4.5. But honestly, I cannot think of anything I would necessarily change. I really enjoyed this book. I thought there were some funny moments and there was also some emotional moments. So, very happy to have read this. If you have also read this book, I would really like to hear your thoughts about it. I'll see you next Wednesday. Bye!